welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. My name is Emma, and yes, on today's news we have Wizkid alongside his DJ Tunez. We have Ruga, and I'll be rounding up the news with Yemi Alade and Ayra Starr. Before going on to what we have for you on today's news, guys, I want to say thank you for all you do for us here on the channel. We see all of it, and we really do appreciate you. And yes, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and also when we drop new videos for you. Alright guys, so starting off the news, we have Machala Big Ways in the building. Wizkid will actually just shut it down at the Roots picnic. Has got people talking about it on social media, especially Twitter. Like people actually coming out to give Wizkid his flower, talking about the fact that, man, this guy literally shut it down. And also how the US citizens were actually just looking forward to meet Wizkid and all of that, talking about the fact that, okay, you know what, this event didn't even happen in Nigeria, but then it happened in the US, and these guys were craving for Wizkid even more than they were craving for their own artists. But also someone else was not actually left out from all of the whole praise, and yes, they actually still came out to give him his own flowers, and that person is none other than DJ Tunez. Like, the chemistry between these guys is actually very beautiful. Like, he always knows what song to play, when to hype Wizkid, when to take a break. As in, this guy actually literally kills it on stage with Wizkid. And yes, people have actually, come out to give, DJ Tunez his own flowers. So they've actually come out to say a whole lot of amazing things about him on Twitter, and we're going to be reading that together. Alright, so this user says he's Starboy's. Okay, someone asked who, this particular DJ is, asking who DJ Tunez, like who the DJ that was actually, DJing at that event was. And someone actually responded to him saying he's Starboy Wizkid's DJ, the greatest DJ out of Africa at DJ Tunez. Like, people actually came out to talk about the fact that he literally killed it with Wizkid on stage. And also this user say DJ Tunez understands every sign Wizkid gives at any time. Like, this literally sync together. Like I said, he knows when to stop, he knows when to play, he knows when to hype Wizkid, he knows how to do all of those scenarios on stage. Like, they sync together. Then this user also came out to say either way, Wizkid's closing out of the festival was a great idea. His performance was fire. Of course, DJ Tunez never misses. And this user went ahead to say shout out to Wizkid DJ, the only one who seemed to get it right about making sure the sound was right before Wiz got on stage. Like, this guy really knows what to do and actually when to do it. So yes, people have actually come out to give him his flowers, and also talked about the fact that he's the best DJ out of Africa, or the best DJ out of Afrobeat. So tell us in the comment section if you think DJ Tunez is the greatest or best DJ of all time. Alright guys, away from Wizkid and DJ Tunez, we have Ruga in the building. Ruga is actually one of the artists or celebrities who actually came out to talk about the Ondo massacre and all of that. But then Ruga actually approached his own from a different angle. This time around, he's not saying go get your PVC, he's saying go get something else instead of your PVC. And this was what Ruga had to say. He said maybe we should get guns instead of this effing PVC to help with this country. So Ruga is saying, you know what, maybe getting guns and actually protecting ourselves is better than getting PVC, since we've been voting, and at the end of the day we'll be voting the wrong leaders into power. That's the reason why these guys have been able to do whatever they want to do with us in this country. But that's not why we have Ruga in the news today. Ruga has actually come out to say what, something really nice is actually coming. It's going to be dropping the deluxe edition of his EP. But then someone actually had something to say about the EP, but we'll get to that. Alright, Ruga said dropping the second wave deluxe edition this month with 3 new crazy songs. So it's going to be adding 3 new songs to the second wave deluxe edition of his EP. And he also went ahead to say, I can't wait to share my sound with you again. I love you all, and thanks for loving me right back. But then someone came on Twitter to say, okay, if we do not have so and so person in this EP or on this EP, we would not listen. Not we, she would not listen. And Ruga had to respond to her tweet. So this user says, if Rema is not featured, not hearing it. Okay, she was supposed to say hearing it, but she said hearing it. And Ruga actually came out to correct her actually. So Ruga said, my own is please try remember add H to this hearing next time. Shalom. So like, why would you actually come out to tell someone that if someone else is not on his next body of work or next project, you're not going to be listening to his, EP. So tell us in the comment section if you think, Ruga should go ahead and actually feature Rema, or if you will not be listening to, Ruga's EP if Rema is not on that EP. Alright guys, so lastly on the news, we have Yemi Alade, the king of Queens, Mama Africa, in the news today. Yemi Alade also came out to talk about everything that's been happening in the country, talking about ASU strike, herdsmen, gunmen, kidnappers, bandit, no job, how expensive food is, and also when you want to jackpot from this country itself, the way immigration will actually make your life a living hell. And also came out to talk about the fact that we Nigerians actually get to move on from things, faster when they happen, just maybe because it has not happened to us, or maybe someone around us, or maybe our loved one. But then she also went ahead to say last say all man will shark by. But that's not why we have Yemi Alade in the news today. We have Yemi Alade in the news today because she has actually come out to talk about her love for Ayra Starr. Like in an interview with Ade Shokbe, she talked about, she gave us insight on why she dropped that song Johnny. Do you remember that Yemi Alade song Johnny? She was like, okay, this was literally what was happening in her life, in her relationship. She was in a relationship with a man that does not use eyes to see anything on that skirt. Like he was really chasing everything. You remember when she was saying, Johnny, leave me follow Cynthia? Like she was literally telling us everything that was happening in her relationship, and how despite the fact that he was cheating, she still actually loved him. That's why she was still looking for Johnny. So like she was like, you know what, this was what was happening in her relationship. And she also went ahead to talk about the fact that sometimes, right, she always tells her story through music. So in case tomorrow when Yemi Alade drops another song, so I tried to connect one dot or two dot. I didn't say that though. But then she actually came out and said, okay, this was the reason why she actually dropped the song. Then when she was also asked, who she actually is listening to and right now when it comes to new music and new artists, she talked about the fact that she loves Ayra Starr. Like she loves her music. She loves how Ayra Starr gets to combine the Alte sound and also the street vibe and all of that, like the energy. She loves her music, and she loves to listen to Ayra Starr. She listens to every other person, but then Ayra Starr is actually her favorite. So tell us in the comment section if you love Ayra Starr, and also if you love her song, and we'll be in the comment section, guys, responding to some of your comments, if not all. We'll see all you do for us here on the channel, and we really do appreciate you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.